Hi everyone, how all are my skills rediscoveries doing? So today is a very special day, guys. Apart from this Insta Live, today, it's so special for skills rediscovery because on this particular day we begin with skills rediscovery. Yes, this amazing idea, this amazing skill-based platform, it started today. It's 1 year to skills rediscovery today, guys, and we are so happy to be associated with you guys, to be giving you all the informative things, and to just talk to you about stuff that is so important in our life, skills. And that's the reason why we also have an amazing Instalive session today, and it's equally interesting and equally important. 1 year, wow. 1 year of strong bond, 1 year of education, 1 year of building your skills, and many more years to go. So today the meaning and the motive of this session is celebrating a language. As it is 1 year to skills rediscovery, we also have a very exciting motive today to start with this session, and that is starting with a new kind of a language. It's a language जो आजकल काफ़ी prevalent है, and we have some amazing movies and web series and songs in these languages, but this one particular language is something that we actually are really looking forward to. एक बहुत ही अमेजिंग शो भी था जो हमने इस लैंग्वेज में देखा था. So if you guys could remember and recall this one hit show that came last year, and we were going crazy about it, and that was in this particular language. There was this one particular song that we were humming every now and then, which was in this particular language. Okay, any guesses? What language? You must know only, you must have seen the posters, but still, what language are we going to talk about today, guys? In the comment section, quickly guys. Anyone has any idea? Like, you must obviously, but I want to see how are my audience, what is their presence of mind, how active are they? Okay, so yes Parth, you have given the right answer. It's Spanish. We are going to talk about Spanish today and learn how to introduce ourselves in Spanish. So before I invite our trainer, I would like to tell you guys about what we are going to talk about today. So we're going to talk about how to introduce yourself in Spanish. At the same time, we're going to discuss about why Spanish language is important and how it can give you a raise in your career. It can take you a notch higher. So yeah, with that motive, let me invite our very expert trainer today, and I'm going to invite her and I'm going to introduce you all to her.
Hi ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, how are you
doing? I'm good too, and so good to see you on this very special day when we are completing our 1 year,
I'm so happy that you chose me for the live today, and congratulations on completing.
Thank you so much. And this is your first time at our Insta Live, and today it's just so special day. This is going to be a memorable day for you, for us, for all our. Okay, so guys, before we start with this session, let me tell you about our trainer, Miss Anvi Gupta. So she is a Spanish expert, and she has completed her certification in C1 and DELF. She has also taught students online from levels A1 to B2. She is exceptionally talented in her own language, and she is an avid traveler with her knowledge in various Spanish-speaking countries. She has interacted with their natives, and she's also had the chance of training students in various kind of Spanish techniques and skills. And at the same time, she is not only just a Spanish avid trainer, but at the same time, she's also a musician, and you can check out her music videos at her Instagram handle. So I'm sure you're gonna love it. So I am really excited to talk to someone who is a multitasker, who is so multi-talented. I'm so glad that we could have her here with us today. So yes, ma'am, how are you feeling? Let me know your feeling today first of all.
I am feeling great, honestly. Like, today has been a good day overall. And now knowing that it's the 1 year anniversary of Skills Rediscovery, I feel so honored, honestly, to be here today. And I'm really excited to just, make everyone more aware about the Spanish language and what it can do for you in your life and what it has done for me. So, really excited about that.
Me too, me too. So, since you are a musician also, so I would really like to know that your interest or your journey in Spanish started like, was it from your love for music? Did you start listening to Spanish songs, or it was just from somewhere else in traveling? How did it start?
So you're exactly right. It was actually through music. So as we know now, Spanish music is extremely popular. But when I started learning, it was in 2015. And we did have like a few Spanish songs here and there, but it was like very new at the time. And there was this one song called Bailando by Enrique
Oh,
Iglesias, which
yeah,
became very, very famous. And after listening to that song, I was like, I need to understand this language. I need to understand the style of music. Like, it's so beautiful. So that's why I started, because of that one song and many other songs after that. And I started as actually just like a hobby, just, not really from a career perspective. But during my journey, I just like fell in love with the language and I just kept wanting to learn more and more. And yeah, I'm here today now.
amazing. So, like, then when you started to feel that you want to learn Spanish, तो फिर जब आप इस field में आए, you started thinking about it. How did you start? Like, what was your first? Like, obviously, you must have gone through the song lyrics, their meaning translation. So, were you instantly inclined towards learning Spanish? How did you started your career towards it, and how old were you when it all happened?
So I started taking classes in Mumbai itself. That's where I live, in an institute called Hispanic Horizons. And I was 16 when I started. It's been a long time for like me learning the language. I also had a lot of breaks in the middle, like a year or 2 years, because of my education and work. But I never gave it up. Like, I always came back to it, even after long breaks. And that's when I realized, like, this is something I don't want to give up. So and I was working in another office and I was really not enjoying that. And I thought, I have this skill, let me try and do something with this, because I know I really love it and I don't like an office job and I don't like that life. So that's why I tried this out, and that's why, I'm here today and I'm really enjoying it.
Wow, amazing. And even I feel that sometimes we are like, a lot of times I've seen people that we go towards something else, but then we have this thing in our heart that we want to do this, and we always keep trying to do that while we're doing something else as well, and then finally we're led towards that path. So amazing that you've chosen your favorite thing, and you are now spreading that knowledge and love to others as well, and making others feel how important it is. And a lot of people don't really feel कि apart from English कोई और language learn करना भी important है, and they don't find it that hopeful as well. But people who you are spreading that knowledge, that awareness, and I'm sure people are gonna think about it, and they are gonna. It's a career ही क्यों? Even in your career, whatever you're doing, learning different languages can be handy anytime, and
definitely. It actually, so learning a different language actually, opens a door to another world as such. Like, you can connect and interact with a new group of people that you couldn't before. So it's all about making connections and communicating, so that can be for any reason. It can be for a hobby, it can be for making friends, it can be for work. But overall, it's just, like opening yourself to a new part, like, of your life which you didn't know was there before.
So, Anvi, I would also like to know that how long have you been in this career, or how long have you been dealing with Spanish language? How many years it has been?
First, so for teaching, also it has been about a little more than a year for me. So I
Okay.
started out doing an internship where I wasn't directly teaching, but I was creating the content for teaching. And then after that, after I finished that and I observed some people teaching, then I also started teaching by myself. And I also tried to dabble into translation works, so from English to Spanish, Spanish to English. So even that is something I really like to do. So all aspects, with the language.
Hmm. Right. So I would like to know that since you've been in this for a long time now, you must have felt that there is some charm to it. There is some need to do it. So how would you tell our viewers कि क्यों करना चाहिए Spanish में career क्यों बनाना चाहिए? Why should we learn it? Why should we take it as a subject? And what are the benefits? So tell us about that.
So Spanish is actually the second most spoken language in the world, and it is the national language of over 25 countries. So there are a lot of people on this earth who speak Spanish, and I'm sure like everyone sometime in their life, if they travel, they might come across someone who speaks Spanish, right? And also because it has so many different countries, it has like a huge variety of culture. From every country you have some type of culture. And as you spoke about the very famous show, which was Money Heist or La Casa de Papel, and
Yeah.
even other shows coming out on Netflix and other streaming platforms. So as the world is getting more connected and globalized, Spanish is one of the leading languages which is being recognized, for communication and for work itself. So by learning Spanish, you can, have a variety of entertainment. You can have a variety of travel options, so going to a country and being able to speak to the people. And even in work, like not only in language related work, but any business, if they have international business with countries that do speak Spanish, they always need people who can, like communicate and bridge the gap between the languages. So that is why I feel it is a really, really important language for today. And that is why a lot of people are learning it, and I hope a lot more do learn it as well.
Amazing. And even I feel that when this show came out, Money Heist, we instantly fell in love with the story, and we had this amazing respect for Spain and the kind of content they are creating, and especially Despacito when that song came out.
Exactly.
I was like, what kind of a song that was? The beats, the wordings, everything. And there's this one question that a lot of students have been asking the last time when we posted about this Instalive. It was that what kind of career scope or what kind of career opportunities do we get in Spanish language, or how do we start thinking about it in a very centric way? So how would you tell it?
Career opportunities. So definitely if you learn a language, you have the opportunity to go to that country and do your further studies, or even go to that country and get a job, because it's a lot easier when you know the native language over there. And besides that, in languages there are many job profiles, such as there's translation, interpretation, then even subtitling for TV shows and movies, voiceover, dubbing, all of that. And even teaching, like I do. So if anyone wants to get into the teaching field, that is also a skill you have that you can teach. And besides that, like I said earlier, a lot of multinational companies do have business like all over the world. So they do require people with other language skills that can help them out in their business, when they're dealing with countries where they speak Spanish. So it doesn't have to be a language related field. It can be any field where, a language may help you or your company to interact with other people and to get business.
Yeah, exactly. And yesterday I was writing a blog on free help homework websites. So I came across a lot of websites which are providing help for students in various subjects, and languages were one of them. A lot of US-based companies and other companies were providing with trainers who would be expert in a language area. So I guess this would also be a part wherein like Check and Nerdify are also providing with trainers in language trainers and everything. So yeah, this would be a very nice career option if you have a knack for language, and especially Spanish. So yeah, I'm sure this is gonna work out
Definitely.
for audience. Yeah. And apart from that, like, see, it's nice for someone to understand how we love a different kind of a language. But I think like you started like with your love for music, you actually drive towards your Spanish language. What are the other ways we can practice, or how is it different from practicing any other language? So yeah.
So, practicing a language, all of them you practice in a similar way, like through songs, through podcasts, through movies, videos, and even if you have friends, you can, just like who are also learning the language, you can interact with them, like have your conversations in another language. And even online, there are many portals where you can kind of interact with natives and they can help you,
Yeah.
practice, because a language at the end of the day is all about practice. The more you speak, the more you listen to it, the more you immerse yourself in it, the more you learn and the better you get. In today's times, we have access to so many different platforms and the internet, so it does become really easy to find things where you can practice. Like as I mentioned, on Netflix only, there are so many shows besides Money Heist. There's Elite, there's House of Flowers, there's Queen of
Yeah.
South, all of these movies. And even you can find a lot of podcasts. So it's just important to like keep, every day, like listen to a song or listen to a podcast or watch a show. Like as simple as that, you just keep yourself immersed in the language, and it, automatically helps you remember and helps you, be able to speak better as well. So it's
Right.
quite easy.
So nice. And I also have come to know that you have this great course coming up, or I mean, it's launched, and one is also going to launch.
Yes.
So, would you like to tell us about that? Introduce your course to our audience and tell us about its uniqueness, its levels, and everything.
Of course. So my course is called How to Speak Spanish Like a Native, and it is actually the beginner course. So this course is for anyone who wants to learn, and they don't need to like know any Spanish beforehand, because we'll be starting from scratch itself. So this level usually covers the A1 level, which are the European levels for every language. And in A1, you learn all of the basics. So about introducing yourself, your family, your profession, where you live, what you like to do, all of those things. So in this course, it gives you a good understanding of Spanish, like at the basic level. And even if you don't really know higher levels, and if someone is speaking, you can still pick up on the essence of what they're saying, So with this level, you do be able to understand the essence of what someone is saying. And it will also, it's very good if you want to travel to a Spanish speaking country. It equips you well enough to communicate with people over there for your travels, and basic communications when you're meeting new people. So it is the foundation of the language that we will be covering in my course. And we focus on all aspects, so reading, writing, listening, and speaking all together. So you have a like well-rounded understanding of the language, and you're able to speak and understand and read and everything together. So it really equips you for the base of the language. And then if people want to continue and go into higher levels, so this is the very important foundation for them.
Right. So amazing. And since we actually have come to the crux of this session, now it's time. So our main motive was to how to introduce yourself in Spanish.
Yeah.
So let's get to that. And how would someone introduce themselves in Spanish?
Right. So the good thing about Spanish, it's very easy, and the pronunciations are also very literal. And so for Indians, it becomes a lot easier to get the right pronunciation and accent, right? So uh, in when you're introducing yourself, what you say is like, "Hello, I am Anvi. I am from Mumbai, India." Like basic things like that. So for hello, it's very simple in Spanish. We say hola. Okay, so if
Oh,
you say hola, that is hello. Very similar to Ola cabs, and also if you remember that, you'll know how to say. So, and then the next word that is very important is soy. Okay, it's spelled SOY, soy. So that basically means I am. Alright, so you can use this to introduce a lot of things. So I can say hola, soy Anvi. So I am Anvi. Right, if you say soy and your name, then you're basically introducing yourself. And another thing you can say is, if I want to say I am from Mumbai, I will say soy de Mumbai.
oh, it's so easy, you know.
It's
It's
very
got
easy.
yeah.
So that's it. That's how you can introduce yourselves. I would say hola, soy Anvi, soy de Mumbai. As simple as that.
So soy Anvi and then soy de Mumbai or just soy de something like soy is that I am Anvi.
Soy is I am, and de means from. So if you want to say I am from this place, I am from India or anything.
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah, so and then even you can use soy even for introducing your profession. So like I can say soy profesora de español, which means I'm a Spanish teacher. So just using the word soy, you can say a lot of things about yourself because that completes the I am. So there you have it.
So when you start teaching in your course or to your students, so you generally start with how to introduce yourself, or there are some other practices like some speaking normal words or just introducing to them to some easy words. How does it go?
So first, I mean, in the first, usually the demo classes, we do these basic introductions like Hola, soy Anvi, soy de Mumbai, basic, and even asking someone like, what is your name and all of that. So to get a feel of the language and the pronunciation. And then we begin with like very basic. So we actually learn the alphabet in Spanish. So that helps you understand how every letter is supposed to be pronounced because some of them are slightly different than English. And then we do numbers and a few words. And we start with the basics of grammar, so like articles and pronouns. So bit by bit, you kind of learn, all parts of a sentence, and then you're able to put it together.
So what are these grammar, things called in Spanish, like articles? What would they be called? Nouns,
It's
what
called los artículos.
articles?
Yeah, artículos.
Articulos and nouns.
Nouns are sustantivos.
This is getting bigger.
Yeah.
And H is not pronounced in Spanish like hola. We don't say H. It's
Yes,
like H.
so hola is spelled Hola, but H is usually silent in Spanish. So you don't say the sound h, and so you say hola. But the letter J is actually pronounced with a h sound.
Yeah, mojito.
Yeah, mojito, exactly. Yeah. So that is why
Pronounce.
we do the alphabet in the beginning so that people know, like, okay, this letter is supposed to be pronounced in this way, and the other letters are supposed to be pronounced in this way.
Right. And how do you pronounce H? H.
H is always silent, so you don't pronounce it. Yeah.
Right.
So it's usually paired with a vowel, so you use the vowel sound. So like in Ola, you use the O sound because the H is usually silent.
This has gotten simpler for me. And so guys, if you want, your Spanish trainer to pronounce any word or you want to know the meaning of any sentence, then you can type in the comment section below. And if you want to ask any question about the course or about the career opportunities, you can definitely ask us. And yeah, and gracias is a Spanish word for thank you.
Yes, gracias. Yes, that means thank you.
So, yeah. Nice. So great. Like the questions have ended, and I had a fun time interacting, and this
Me
was
too.
a very interactive session. Yeah. So since it's like we have almost come towards the end, would you like to tell us something about, as a conclusion, about your course, about yourself, or what would you like to tell our viewers who are going to join your course,
Right.
hopefully?
So I'm really excited for whoever does join my course, and I would like to tell you that it's not like any school class that you would imagine at all. So it's mostly about having fun conversations, opening yourself to new cultures and just having fun. So like a language is, about having fun and enjoying yourself. It's not really something you have to mug up. It's not really something that you have to spend hours trying to understand. It's just you go with the flow and it kind of just comes to you, which is the best part about learning a language.
Right. Amazing. So guys, do check out her course at our website, Skills Discovery, right after the Insta Live. And yeah, enjoy the course, learn a new language, learn a new skill. And we'll be bringing you more such amazing courses, such Insta Lives with informative things. So thank you so much, Anvi, for joining us today. It was a fun, interactive session. And it was even more special because we had it on this day where we're celebrating 1 year to SR. So this is very, very special to us. I'm sure it's special to you as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Muchas gracias, as you would say in
Huh.
Spanish.
Yeah. I learned this from Jane the Virgin. So yeah, that time I was
That is like one of my favorite shows, Jane the Virgin. So I love it so much. And yeah, definitely a lot of Spanish in that as well. It's really
exactly.
good to watch.
Their brands are always in Spanish. So
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you so much for taking out time and bringing us some amazing stuff. So guys, do check out our course. Would you like to tell us about your course again? Just name it for our viewers from your
Yes,
side.
it's called How to Speak Spanish Like a Native by me, Anvi, on Skills Rediscovery. So definitely do check it out soon. And I can't wait to see you all in the class.
I'm sure. So guys, watch this Insta Live again on our YouTube channel and on our Instagram handle and learn more. And at the same time, go check out the course and yeah, just keep checking out our Insta Live. Celebrate today's day. Go out with your friends. Enjoy this amazing weather. It's raining outside, I'm sure. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Anvi. We'll meet again.
Thank you
And yeah,
so much for having me.
anytime. Happy 1 year, guys. Enjoy yourselves. And thank you so much once again. It's so nice to meet you all and our amazing trainers. Thank you so much. And Anvi, would you like to, I don't know, I was just thinking, would you like to sing something? Like, since you are a good musician, I heard your music videos
So,
also.
would you like me to sing something in Spanish? I can do that as well.
Would you like to sing my favorite song, Despacito, if you,
I
if you
do,
don't
I
mind?
do. Okay,
Or
so
Despacito.
let me remember. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Quiero diga y se diga como está al oído. Para ni recuerdas si no estás conmigo. Despacito.
Nice. Thank you so much. This even got more special now. Thank you so much again.
I'm really glad. Thank you.
I'm really looking forward for your classes and for your music videos, which are gonna be, posted again and again on Instagram. Thank you so much, and we'll meet again.
We'll meet soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.